Hey guys, uh, I am Vishwanath. In this video, we are going to start with our accounting. You can call it from IP point of view. That means from intermediate, not CA intermediate, from normal intermediate point of view, or you can take it from CA foundation, CMA foundation point of view, wherever it is applicable, wherever accountancy is applicable. Okay, we are going to start our journey today. So before going to talk about journal, we need to understand some basic things in which we are going to understand first of all two concerns. We are going to understand two concerns, which is business. Okay, these are business concerns. Okay, actually, that are you. What are these two concerns? Trading concerns and manufacturing concerns. What are these concerns? These are trading concerns and manufacturing concerns. I think you are having some knowledge regarding trading and manufacturing. The name, the trading itself says that we are going to trade the items. That means we are going to buy, I'm sorry, we are going to buy and sell finished goods. We are going to sell, and we are first of all we are going to buy the finished goods, and we are going to sell the finished goods so as to earn profit. And of course everything will be in the profit motive only. That means the business itself will be started with profit motive. So this plays a major role in this. In every business will be started to earn some income, right? Earning income in the sense, whatever we are going to expend, that means the cost we are going to incur, in order to reimburse that one, in order to reimburse our cost, we are going to earn some revenue. What we are going to call that as sales. But if the sales are equal to revenue, our cost is being reimbursed. But if we are going to earn income, that means we need to earn more than our cost. What is that amount more than our cost, and that is also more than sales? Profit, right? This will be our profit. So every business will be started to earn profit, to with a profit motive only. Okay, these are the two concerns what we are dealing about, trading and manufacturing concerns. Okay, what trading concerns will do, they are going to buy the finished goods and they are going to sell the finished goods at profit. For example, if the cost of the product is rupees 10, they are going to sell the product at rupees 12, where the 2 rupees is profit. Rupees 2 will be profit there, right? Whereas what does this manufacturing concerns will do? They are going to without any raw material, the business will not be started, right? The production will not be started. Okay, they are going to buy the raw material, and they are going to convert the raw material into finished goods with machine and power. These are the three things which manufacturing concerns need to convert this raw material into finished goods. And of course latter part, the same trading activity will be carried on. They are going to already finished goods have been produced, right? Then they are going to sold. They are sold at market so as to earn profit. That means for every business, This sole motive is the earning of profit. Okay, I think you have understood this basic point. Okay, then you might have seen there are three types of concern. That means not concern, there are three type of business units, which are sole proprietorship. Okay, before going to deal with, let us see something, some kind of example. For example, there is a person who wanted to earn profit, so he has started business. So there is a single person, he has started business. Let us take this as A. Okay, this person has started the business. Okay, and he has earned some profit. Okay, that means he has sold some units and he has gained profit by selling those units. Thereby, he wanted to increase the profit. Okay, what he will do, he will meet another person B. He will meet another person B so as to earn profit, and the profit which have been earned by them, they are going to share, they are going to be shared between A and B on, right? And here A will be getting more profit, and of course B will also be getting more profit than that of this single person's business. But we persons are eager to get more and more profit. Then what they both will do, they are going to form one company. They are going to form one company naming AB Limited, or that may be private company or public company, whatever it may be. Then they are going to create one company there, AB Limited, and in which they are going to invest the capital, the loans they are going to take so as to increase the working capital. Then they are going to increase employees also, right? For employees, they need to pay salaries, wages for manufacturing people, the persons for the labor workers, right? Because labor workers are the more, of course, the salary persons also laborers only, laborer only. But the persons who are going to work in manufacturing concerns are simply called as laborers. For them, we need to give them salaries and wages. And if they are going to work for more overtime, that means we are going to provide some bonus. Everything will be coming under this company. So, with a profit with a profit motive only, they are going to work. This a person A is singly started with his business. He has started his business with only one person. After that, he has formed a partnership between A and B, partnership with B. Thereafter, what they have done, they have created one company called AB Limited, AB Limited, in which they are going to earn some more profit. But of course, why they are going to start this business? First of all, this A is known as sole proprietor, right? Sole proprietor in the sense he is the only person in that business and he is the proprietor himself. Proprietor in the sense the owner of the business. Okay, sole proprietor. Simply A is the sole proprietor when he has formed the business, then he has formed the partnership with B, then A and B will be called as partnership firm. And of course, after the company has been formed, that will be again converted into AB Limited, in which there might be more partners. If the company is private company, uh, if the company is public company, that means there must be 7 members. That is the basic role of public company that you know already. Okay, and if the company, they need to create is public private limited. I'm sorry for the handwriting. Okay, If the company is private company, then minimum two members must be present. Minimum two members are required. But in case of sole proprietorship, only one member is there, and he will manage. Of course, they are going. He is going to uh, incur the employee cost. That means he is going to give the jobs to employees, uh, to the person, and he is going to engage the employees, and of course, he is going to incur the cost. But what is the risk in this sole proprietorship? In this sole proprietorship, if the profit is arised, that is okay. If profit arises, that is okay. But in case if there is any loss, what will happen if there is any loss? The loss will be unlimited, right? The loss will be unlimited to sole proprietor, right? To sole proprietor, who is what here? The loss is unlimited. That means the what is loss here? This is a liability, right? He has to incur that loss by himself only. That will be an unlimited liability for him. Okay, that means whatever he has sold, he has whatever the goods he has purchased, or whatever goods he has manufactured, and whatever the goods he has sold, the sold goods are less than that of the purchased goods, or manufactured units. Okay, so in order to reduce this liability, he is going to convert his company, not company, his business unit to partnership. PF is partnership firm. Okay, that means here if there is any profit, then the profit will be enjoyed by A and enjoyed by B. But if there is any loss also, this loss also will be suffered by both A and B. Therefore, minimization of profit will be done. Whereas, okay, if the A and B are together formed a company, as a company, in this company, A, B, and etc. are the members. Okay, A, B, let us say C and D. Okay, C, D, etc. If they have formed one private limited company, if the private limited company is formed, then one second. If any company is formed, then what will happen? The company is different from its members, its stakeholders. That is a business unity concept. And of course, we are going to deal with some of the concepts here also in this account. Thereby, the company is different from its members. Whatever transactions that have been formed by the company, that is nowhere related to its members. Members are different, company is different. Okay, members are different and company is different. What about the transactions? Of course, these transactions are being done by the managers. That means these are done by the members itself, but by the directors itself. But the directors are nowhere related to the company. That means the transactions, whatever incurred by the company, that will not be borne by A, B, C individually. Therefore, here there is no liability to its members. No liability, or I can say limited liability to A, B, etc. Okay, to members. These are all what? These are members. No liability or limited liability will be there. Liability will be limited itself, and of course the unlimited company will also be there. Thereby liability will be more. Okay, but so this is how the journey of any business will be started. But You might getting some doubts. You might be getting some doubts that why is this related to accountancy? You are dealing with commerce, but this is related to accounts. We are dealing with accounts, right? Yes. Now comes the thing that how to estimate profit, or I can say how to calculate profit, or also okay, loss also is there in it. Loss is also existed because if there is no profit, that means there might be no loss. Okay, that means where the total cost would be equal to revenue, but this will not be happening at any point. This will not at all, this is not at all possible, right? The company needs to get profit, or the company might get loss, might incur some loss. The business unit, okay, the business things. How do we calculate profit? You might say that we are going to add total of cost, and we are going to add total revenue. Revenue minus cost will be equal to profit. Yeah, that is what that is a simple way to calculate the profit. I know it, but in this accounting, that means there are going to be two systems of accounts. Like there are two concerns. There are two system of accountancy. Okay, one is single entry system. This topic is also there. Okay, this single entry system is also topic is there in this now revised scheme of accounts. Single entry system and double entry system of accounting. You might have listened about a debit, credit, etc., right? This will be coming in this double entry system. Okay, and of course this double entry system of accounting has been found by Luca Pacioli. Okay, Luca Pacioli. Okay, this there are two system of accounts whereby the profit can be ascertained: single entry system, double entry system. And of course the popular method of accounting is double entry system, but if you want to calculate the profit with minimization of cost, that means the if we want to calculate the profit with low cost. Okay, that means without incurring any cost, if we are required to calculate profit, then single entry system of accounting is the best method to calculate the profit. But whereas in detail we are going, if we are required to know about profit of each and every business unit. Why I'm talking about units? Because if we are going to start any our company, then we are going to have some different type of products, right? They are A, B, C, D, and E. These are the business units. Okay. For example, A is going to sell some soaps. B is going to sell brushes, toothbrushes, etc. Okay, that means for every business unit, if we are required to calculate the profit, then this double entry system of accounting is somewhat better. And of course, this double entry system is costly method only, that we know. But because if we are required to know the detailed results of what is the profit and what is the total cost incurred by us in detail, if we are required to know, then we need to use double entry system of accounting. Okay, then how do we calculate the profit under single entry system, and how do we calculate the profit under double entry system will be our things in accounting part, right? I think you have understood. Then how do we find out the profit under single entry system? Now we are going to deal about single entry system later in detail. We are also having some good amount of topic under this single entry. This single entry system, how do we calculate the profit? Simply, if the business has to be started, then let us say the person A is there, he needs to start sole proprietor business, sole proprietorship. That means if the person is only single person, then he has to start sole proprietorship form of business. Then in order to start the business, what he has to do, he has to incur some capital, right? The capital, in the sense, this is the amount that has been invested by the proprietor or by the owner. I'm writing this one. Capital is the what? This is the amount invested by proprietor. This is what that means. Whenever we are going to start our business, without single penny we are not going to start, right? Then for which the capital has to be invested, that means his own resources. He will be getting his own resources to as to build up the capital, that means so as to start his business. So this capital introduction will be made. This is the beginning capital, opening, or I'm writing this is not the correct term. I'm writing this as opening capital. And of course, during the course of business, what he is going to do, he is going to add some capital. That means add, he is going to make some additions to the capital, right? He is going to make some additions. How? I'm going to write here opening capital. Let us say opening capital is 5,000 rupees, and he has incurred some addition. That means he has introduced some more capital. I'm writing additions. Okay, let us say 1,000 rupees has been invested more. And of course, nowadays this 5,000 and 1,000 is somewhat simple money, but in order to understand the concept, this is sufficient. Then what is the total capital which we with the company or with the business? Rupees 6,000, right? And during the course of business, he is going to withdraw some amount for his personal use, which we are going to call as drawings. Let us say 2,000 business. Okay, what let us say rupees 500 not has been withdrawn. Okay, now what is the balance of the capital? 6,000 minus 500 is rupees 5,500. Okay, this is the balance. And afterwards, what we are going to see, we are going to see the difference between opening capital and closing capital. This is what closing capital, right? The difference would be what? Profit. We are going to see, of course, there some profit is going to be incurred. Whatever the profit is earned, that will be included with the capital. That means that is the owner's income, right? That will be added back to the capital itself. That means the difference between closing capital and opening capital is known as profit here. Okay, so in single entry system, that means in single entry system, if we are going to compare opening capital and closing capital, the difference between opening and closing capital itself is profit. So simply, and of course that the drawings might be more. Okay, that means if the drawings has been 2,000, then what would be the thing? This is 4,000. The difference is 4,000, right? If the difference is 4,000, we are going to get some loss of what? 1,000 rupees. So if we are required to calculate the profit or loss, we are going to compare opening capital and closing capital. And of course, this method is called as affairs. This is statement of affairs. And of course, while we are going to prepare double entry system, if we are going to prepare some double entry system, then how do we calculate our profit? This is the main intention. And of course, this is one separate topic. This single entry system is separate topic we are having. And whatever the things which we are dealing with accountancy wholly dependent upon double entry system of accounting. That means in our syllabus this plays a major role. This is major part of our accounts. This is our major points of part of account. Then how do we calculate the double entry system of how do we calculate our what is the main motive of the business? Profit motive, right? This is the main motive of our things. This is profit motive. Okay, this is the profit motive. But how do we ascertain the profit? How do we estimate our profit? Estimation in the sense budgeted profit. But budget we are going to deal with later. Okay, that is our not part of our business, or not a part of our syllabus. Okay, how do we calculate our profit? Then we are going to do some things. We are going to start our journey with journal. Okay, this is what journal in the sense journal entries. That means this is a book with full of entries. This is a book with full of entries. Then afterwards we are going to prepare ledger accounts. We are going to prepare ledger accounts. After ledger accounts have been prepared, this information is being sent to trial balance. TB we are going to call trial balance. And after trial balance has been made, has been, this is a statement. Simply these are accounts. This plays a major role. Without journal there is no ledger. Without journal and ledger there is no trial balance, right? There is no trial balance which we are going to prepare. So after this trial balance, what does this trial balance is? This trial balance discloses the amount in debit and credit things. Amount of this trial balance discloses the amount. That means whatever the amount is debit there in debit side, and whatever the amount there is there in credit sides, the total must be equal. In this trial balance, the main name only says balance. Balance is not the thing which we are having. That is not the reminder. Okay, this trial balance in the sense is it is balancing debit and credit items. That is debit equal to credit. It will the trial balance will balance our debits and that means they are going to be on the same path. Debit always equal to credit. This is the rule, right? This trial balance implements that rule. Okay, after trial balance has been prepared, then we are going to maintain final accounts. In this final accounts we are having three parts. Actually there are 5 statements in this final accounts as per section 129. Financial statements. There are 5 financial statements which of course this is not we are not dealing with company right now, so I'm not going to deal with this one, right? In our final accounts we are going to prepare trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. I think you remember we have discussed about two concerns where trading activities done and manufacturing activities done. These are the accounts which of course this is not an account. This is not an account. These two are accounts, and these are prepared in trading concerns. Okay. But what manufacturing concerns will do? They are going to prepare one more account called as manufacturing account, whereby only manufacturing related activities will be incurred in this account. And of course, these three are compulsory, that is trading, P&L, and balance sheet. P&L in the sense profit and loss, and balance sheet, these are also prepared here. These four things have also these four things will be prepared in manufacturing concerns. So this is how our journey will be like, right? We are going to start some business with profit motive, and afterwards, if we are required to calculate our profit, then we are going to prepare two system of accounts. Of course, there is a chance to every business that they can select a single entry system, they can select double entry system. That too, this is the choice we'll be having for every units, every business areas. This but in order to that means some like shops we are having, right? Small businesses, they are going to maintain these single entry systems only. But big companies, big malls, if they are required to calculate profit, then they are going to maintain this double entry. They are going to maintain double entry of system of accounts. Every company will be maintaining double entry system of accounts. And of course, they are going to maintain some more financial statements as per section 129. What are those? This trading and pay and loss. Okay, first of all, balance sheet is there. Okay, statement of profit and loss, balance sheet, cash flow statement. One more thing, important one, notes to accounts, statement of changes in equity. These are the five statements which every company needs to follow. And of course, the cash flow statement is not required to follow some certain by certain companies. These are the five statements which are to be formed, which are to be prepared by every company as per section 129. Okay, this company's accounts which we are going to deal with, CA enter. Okay, 129 section, as per section 129, these are the five statements which the company has to prepare: balance sheet, statement of profit and loss, cash flow statement, notes to accounts, and statement of changes in equity. But we are not going to deal any of these in this CA and CA foundation. Of course, we are going to prepare balance sheet. Okay, balance sheet, certain balance sheet items will be there in our CA foundation, or but this will not be there in normal intermediate. Will not be it, not will be it is not present in IPE intermediate. Okay, it is not present there. This balance sheet items will not be there here. So this is how we are going to start our journey with journal, ledger, trial balance, and of course important. These are all very important. See, how do we prepare this final accounts? We are going to prepare this final accounts with the trial balance, right? How do we prepare with this trial balance with the ledger accounts? How these ledgers are prepared? These ledgers are prepared with journal only, right? That means that is the reason we are going to start journal in our next video. So this is how we are going to continue with our syllabus. We have in this video we have discussed some main important points regarding the how business will be started, how they are going to earn some profits. This is a small video, okay, but in the next videos we are going to enter into the world of accounting, which will be very super fantastic world. Okay, thank you friends, thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.